Today we're going to be installing the first 8 upgrades to my brand new 2024 Rubicon 392. The first mod that we're going to talk about today is kind of an upgrade or mod that I like to make to every one of my vehicles. I always wear sunglasses. You guys see it on the channel here. I have sensitive eyes, and when I'm driving or making these long road trips, we need the tint on the Jeep. So we go to a place called the Tint Shop LLC, and they're in Columbia, PA. This guy has done probably 4 or 5 of my past vehicles. He does a tremendous job. And the cool thing is he's local, he does great work, and he matches it up perfectly. So we actually got a ceramic tint on the front windows here. I don't tint any of the back ones because it's kind of harder to match, but I did do the front tint on here. It's about 20-25% ceramic tint, and I just got it done about an hour ago. The other thing too that's really beneficial about tint, if you guys live down south, you know if your Jeep or car isn't tinted, how bad that interior bakes. This really reduces the heat with the ceramic. It reflects a lot of it, and we drive so much that all those UV rays coming in from the clear windows can really damage us, so we have to get it tinted like this. And honestly, I like the way it looks. I think it looks so much better than factory, and we do this on all of our vehicles, so this is something that I have to get done. And a brand new Jeep, what better time to do it? Next mod, up to bat, we always have to throw these on. I was a little bit upset that I forgot to bring a set down to Dan Cummins when I bought this Jeep. Dude, do I already have a chip on this one? I only have 1,000 miles on this Jeep. We're adding a rock Stopperz door hinge protection kit to the Jeep. Jason and his whole family have been supporting the channel since day one. We love doing that initial video, and actually on all the rock Stopperz labels, you'll see pictures from my old yellow Jeep. When Ryan edited those, they used them as the photos for there, but they made me a special Dirt Road CRED edition with an image of my brand new Bikini 392. That's so cool, and it's just a custom touch that they added to this for me. Now these are made of 12mm thick film. They're not going to change the vehicle appearance, and they're going to protect those hinge barrels. The cool thing with this is they just let me know they're adding another extra set, so it says now includes coverage for 5 doors. So they're going to give you 2 extra pieces, or maybe even 4. I haven't opened it yet. So that way if one gets beat up or worn out, you can throw that on and not need to order a whole nother kit. Really nice to them, and also great to keep in the shop for you. The next mod that we were supposed to put in right now is something that Ryan did to his. It's what we do to every single Jeep. We put in a set of the Mopar all-weather floor mats. Now I had a couple miscellaneous sets laying around, and let's just say I don't have the front driver's side. So I have 2 sets of rears and a front passenger, but no driver's side. Another thing I did want to mention to you guys is, you guys know Brian from Distinction Applied. If you ever see them at shows, typically they have these. They have brand new sets of floor mats with them at shows. They don't offer them on the website because they're so big and bulky to ship, but if you're looking for a good deal on them, find them at a Jeep show. You can cash and carry, card and carry, and just go throw them into your Jeep. But these floor mats are not going to work right now, so we'll drop a link down below on Amazon where you can pick them up. Or, like I said, if you're at a show, pick them up from Brian. So to help protect the interior a little bit when you're getting in and out of the Jeep, I did order a set of the Sill guard entry pieces, or Sill entry guards. Now, I didn't go with the Mopar ones. I don't have the need to use those. Ryan did go with Mopar in his, so if you want to check out how those installed. They do not say Wrangler on here. They're just the hexagonal pattern, but they do attach with the 3M on the back. So we just need a little bit of alcohol and some isopropyl to clean it off and install these. These are, I think, $24, or were they like 25 bucks on Amazon, Ryan? Pretty cheap. I think the Mopar ones are like 80. So for that price, I can buy 4 sets of these. If I ever damage or beat them up, I can just rip them off. All right, guys. Well, after kind of trying to mock these up here and get them installed, you guys know we have CRED in our name, so we got to be honest about what kind of things are going on. I did spend a little bit less on these, so these were like 25 bucks. I was bragging to Ryan, this is a great deal, this and that. I pulled the 3M backing, or what I thought was 3M backing. It's not. These are like not sticky at all. So I don't know if I got a bad one, if it's too cold on the Jeep, but it is not sticking on this Jeep at all. So I'm a little bit upset about it. So just buy the Mopar set. Yeah, I mean, unless yours work, or you could buy these and buy 3M tape. That would be cheaper. You could buy these and get the 3M, the real stuff from the local store, and put it on, and that would be fine. But these, this is what they would look like. I'm striking out today. I got 2 rear sets of floor mats, and these do not work. So we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board, return these, and get some Mopar ones. So the next mod after that last failed attempt there is going to be the tempered glass protective film. This is another Amazon pickup here. Now this one came very highly rated, and it's nice because now they actually have them out. When Ryan's Jeep came out, you had to like special order yours. It wasn't on Amazon because the 24 screen was that new. This one says it's a 9H hardness, which I've watched Jerry Rig Everything, that guy that does the scratch resistance. I think that's pretty high. Oil repel, bubble free, and then this is a real tempered glass film. I think this was like 20 bucks or something. So for us to save the $1,800 head unit, I think this is definitely going to be worth it. But we're going to see. Ryan's went on pretty smoothly. I had to do that. That's strong. Smell that. Smell that. Yeah. Oh, that'll wake you up. All right, so after you wipe it off, we'll use the dry one to make sure it's clean. Nice and dry, nice and clean. These you can actually save then. Some of them are a little bit nicer. and keep the screen protector clean as well. So you peel this off, and then it goes on like that, I believe. Right?
Yes.
All right. I always have to put screen protectors on for my mom because she messes them up. So now's my chance to mess mine up. All right, guys, so we got that installed. It is tempered glass. Went on really smooth, actually. I only messed up one little spot. There's a little bit underneath the film there of a piece of dust that I must have not got off. But yeah, it looks nice. The edges you can see just a tad bit, but just like any screen protector, you can see those just a little bit. But it does look nice, Ryan. I didn't do too bad of a job, did I?
Looks good to me.
I don't know. Yours might have looked better, though.
Mine
I did a good
better,
job on
yeah.
yours. Yeah. Yours is
better.
definitely better. And the nice thing is, too, they're the same screens on your Sport all the way up to 392. So they're all the brand new, all the same, just like this. So up next, this is something that we have installed already. It is the full Ruby Grid bullet point setup on the dash. Now, we went with a couple different options for the mounts here, but we ultimately went with a wireless MagSafe charger. The cool thing about this is we're going to use Ryan's phone, but it just locks right into place just like that. Now, he does have a MagSafe compatible case on there, but it charges it, and since all these Jeeps are wireless CarPlay, it just works perfectly. So this is a must-have mod. I didn't have a phone mount coming home, and I was throwing it in the cup holder in my pocket, losing it. A lot of people have asked, Ryan, I've seen this in the questions, why do you need a phone mount when everything's wireless CarPlay? Well, where am I going to put my phone? I mean, I know like keeping it in my pocket's great, but there's some things that you do need to do at a red light or when you're stopped at the parking lot. I'm not keeping my phone in the pocket the whole time, and you're going to charge it too.
Yeah.
So this is a great way to charge your phone, keep it up here, out of the way, and you're not touching it anyways. You can leave it right there if you want to. So we installed that one. We also installed the ball up here. So this mount, and we can move a couple things around. We can install our GoPro and a couple other different things. If you guys haven't seen the full video on that, definitely check it out. So bullet points are our go-to. DRC 10 will get you a discount on there too. But yeah, that's mod number, 6? All right, guys, next mod is something that we've installed on all of our JLs, and this suggestion actually came from Lacey and Josh down in Florida. Great friends of ours. We got to meet them down at Daytona, and we always keep in touch. She sent Ryan the link for this one and said, hey, this will work for your 24. We got one for our 392, and it worked perfectly. And funny story on this, we're going to open it up. Let's show you what it is. It's the grab tray. It's like the grab handle storage tray. And the other day, my wife was getting into our Jeep. I forget where we were going, but she went to set her phone in the tray there, and it just dropped it right through.
Yeah.
Because she was like, "Where the heck is the tray?" And honestly, like you do miss it right away. So,
yeah.
I mean,
the older one didn't fit either.
The older one did not fit. This one actually has a little bit of 3M on here. So a little bit of 3M. I don't think I'm going to peel that off because just the weight of it sets in there. But yeah, the other one did not work, so they had to redesign it a little bit. Let's see if this one fits. This one looks nice. It doesn't have that little pull-out rubber strip, but that's okay. So let's set it into place here. Yeah, that fits nice. Maybe give it a little push over there, Ryan.
We're in business.
One of the last mods that we install into the back of every one of our Jeeps is a recovery gear set as well as a good toolkit. If you guys watched our Harbor Freight video, we assembled a nice setup for the back of our Jeeps, and we tried to mimic this specific kit that came with the 20th anniversary. After we released that video, Kendra from All Trade Tools reached out to us and said, hey guys, we love that video that you did comparing the Harbor Freight with our kit. We designed this kit specifically for the Wrangler for a lot of the pieces that are included in it and some of the tools that we built into this. Would you mind if we sent you some of our products? And I was like, you know what, that would be really cool. I didn't know that they made all this, but All Trade Tools distributes all of these parts that you see here. So they actually sent us 2 of everything. They sent us the full Jeep roll-up kit here with the Jeep branding. You can see the Rubicon behind it. The 12-in-1 multi-tool. The Jeep Lugmaster, which is one of their brand new innovative products. This is licensed for Jeep. And then this is actually a product that they make as well. It's an all-in-one bottle jack with a jack stand built in. So this I think would be nice on the trail too. What do you think, Rye? I mean, look at the flat panel below it. Flat panel below, it's got your jack stand and your jack. Everything's built in. So you can pin it, set it up, and I think that would work really well on the trail. Perfect for SUVs, trucks, and it's small and pretty lightweight. And if they make tools for Jeep, so if any company, like especially like Kendra over there at All Trade, like this all has to meet Jeep specs and criteria. So you can see for parts and service, there's the number to call if you need any parts for this kit.
This was the exact one in the 20th.
I think I don't know. I think the only thing that might be a little different was the actual like baggage. Like I think the 20th might have been a different color. I'll have to look that up, but I know it's the exact same thing. But yeah, check this out. So all your tools, there's your handle, your grab handle, your carry handle. And if you open these up, the loose pieces go in here. And then here's the whole toolkit. Remember that sheet that we used?
Yeah.
This is the legit one from the company that makes it. But every one of these has its own like part number. So if you ever have an issue, these are all warranted.
Yeah.
So you can just call any Jeep dealership or anywhere in the country and they should be able to help you out. All right, guys, so we're going to close this up here. Just like that. Make sure all the zippers are closed and this is completely wrapped up. And then fold it over twice on itself. Tighten that down, tighten that one down. Check that out. Boom. That's it. We got all of our tools that we need for a lot of our repairs on the trail and that's a really nice bag. So opening this one up, same thing. They make kind of a portable trail kit. So a 12-in-1 kit, all Jeep branded. It has the belt loop on the back. When you open this up, this is something you could kind of carry around a little bit easier, but this is the full kit. So when you open this up too, it's got spring activated pliers. It's got a whole works of things in here. Some bit drivers, a little hacksaw. It's got actually a bit driver. So I've never seen one of those, a 1/4-inch bit driver on here. So if you needed to tighten something up, look at all these things it's got in here before I cut myself. So it's got a screwdriver, bit driver, some hex heads on there. It has a ton built into this. This is a really nice little kind of carry kit with the pliers on here. Yeah, check it out. And then in here, it has the bits too. So in this little pouch, it's got the bits that you need too. So you can adapt this and you can use your little Torx, your little flatheads. That's a cool little kit too. And it's nice that these are spring driven. So check this out. This is their all-in-one lug wrench tool. I believe they have a specific name to it. It's the Lug Master. So this is actually really neat and it's a piece of equipment that they came out with. Now what's cool about this is everything is contained into the handles here. So you can actually, this rotates, so this will move around to whatever position you need, but then inside each of these handles here, which thread, you have the rest of your tools. So we can unthread that. There's our sockets, extension. Let's unthread the other side. And did you notice that, Ryan, too? They have little Jeep grills on the edge. Socket, extension, extension. These are double-headed sockets. I've never seen these. So guys, this is actually neat. It comes with 2 of your 1/2-inch drive extensions and then double-headed sockets here for your lug nuts. So this one here has a 13/16 and a 21 mil. So look at that. There's a socket on this side and a socket on that side. And then same thing here. This one is going to include your 11/16 and your 17 mil or a 3/4. It's 11/16 to 17 millimeter as well as a 3/4 19 millimeter. So they probably made them in between so they'll work for both there. But both of those go on. Say you're going to use a 21 millimeter. We would take this, hook it up like so, put it on the center, and there you go. I can get your lug nuts off. Oh, and you can actually move this too. So if you wanted it closer, get some, so you could get more leverage.
Yeah.
You know, or if you want to put it away, you can get more leverage on this side, and then you can put the caps back on, but it all stores into here. This is another thing to go right with our toolkit. That's nice. Honorable mention for the first mod, had to throw my little guy's seat in here. He loves riding around this Jeep. Actually, he says vroom vroom and wants me to rev it all the time. But the other thing I did put in was that rear headrest mirror. If you guys have kids, I'm sure you might have seen those. It's a must-have in here. I don't use those camera setups. That's perfect. I can look back in the rear view and see what's going on with him. But yeah, that's the honorable mention for the first mods that I had to throw in because this is a family car and we're adding another car seat over to this side. So I don't even mind throwing it onto the red leather. That'll give an easier excuse to swap this leather out quicker. What do you think, Ryan?
On today's viewer rig of the video, we are checking out Troy's 2022 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Now, Troy didn't have a chance to submit a ton of information on this, but he said this is my 22 two-door. I gotta say, I absolutely love the color combo on this. A black clear coat mixed with the lime green wheels and accents. It looks fantastic. Now, from the looks of it, I can see that he's got metal cloak fender flares. It looks to be I can't tell what the front bumper it is. It almost looks like a Poison Spider front bumper.
I like it.
Some Moto-Built sliders. Yeah, it's a clean front bumper on there. Some bead locks. I'm also not sure on the brand there because they are powder coated. Mickey Thompson tires, and obviously a beautiful two-door with the half doors, and I can see the premium uppers. Some cube lights up top. It looks like a 2.5-ton steering setup and a Fox stabilizer. This is a clean looking Jeep. I like that lime green, Ryan. Maybe that with your anvil would look good, but I don't know. The viewers have chosen maybe bronze with it, so we'll have to see. But Troy, thank you so much for submitting. He actually sent us some more info that dealers were already calling 392s final editions, and they're not. So Troy, thank you so much. We appreciate all the info from all over the place. And beautiful Jeep. Now, if you guys want to have a chance at your Jeep being featured, be sure to hit us up through Instagram or send us an email.
All right, guys, well, we're wrapping up this video. Those were the 8 first mods that I did to this Wrangler. You know, I do a lot of the same mods to every Jeep that I get. Some of these are kind of necessities for me. I have to have them on when I buy a new Jeep. Others I've learned over the years, and then we pick up some new partners like All Trade Tools back there that make some awesome tools for the back. But 2 of them didn't work out. We'll get those ironed out off camera here. You get the gist of that. Of course, we're looking at lift kits, wheels, tires, bumpers, lights, all that other fun stuff. But these are 8 mods that really make the drivability and the comfort of this vehicle go up even higher than what it normally is. Now, if you guys enjoyed this content, be sure to comment below what your first mods are, or if you have any suggestions for me or for Ryan on what you'd like to see on the channel. Now, until next time, my name is Matt, and that's Ryan behind the camera. And we want you to get out there and earn yours. We're gonna get better at that. It's gonna take a few times, but we're getting good at it.